Happy Couchiversary. Tonight we celebrate 4 years of madness, 4 years since our first reaction ever when we didn't even know each other. That's all of you. It's me. 4 years. 4 years. It's crazy. I didn't even know what reaction was. Yet here we are. Good to see some old faces I haven't seen in a minute. I knew you'd come crawling back. Even if it's just for cake, because you know damn well we're going to have cake. I've saved enough for everybody. We also have Tejo. We got some PB M&Ms. Help yourself. Treat yourself. Yep, 4 years with an international bucket of brats. That's it. No, it's not pea candy. It's piddle candy. All the new people are going to think that I just eat M&Ms. Well, I was going to say off the bathroom floor, but hey, Tejo, what's up, buddy? Yep, we got our own little mascot. We got candy. We got cake. As a backup, I grabbed something healthy, little oatmeal cream pie. And then something not so healthy, some Chunky Chips Ahoy. Because I like my cookies like I like my ladies. You know what I'm saying? 4 years. Can you believe it? 4 years. Yes, it's healthy. It's oatmeal. Oh, Roscoe, I'd like to see you eating some more oatmeal in the morning. Your cholesterol's a little high. All right, bro, I got you. Found it. What's not to love? Yep. Yeah, we don't do fruit around here. This is the closest you're going to see to fruit near my face. All right? I'm okay with it. Tonight we celebrate 4 years. Gwen here for about three and a half. Nice. So if you had to guess, now I'll give you some context. And you could probably remember based on, actually, I was going to say when I dropped the reactions, but if you had to guess, how long do you think you've been a part of the couch? A year, 2 years, all 4 years since the beginning? Hey, Lindsay. Do not throw grapes at my face, Joyce. I'm not going to tell you again. I mean, I probably will. I feel like you're into that. Year and a half, 3 years, 9 months, 2.5 years, 3 years. A wee bit. Man. That's awesome. I see you, moist. See, some of your answers surprise me because some of you have only been around for however long, yet you kind of came in hot with that loud-ass personality, and I mean that in a complimentary way, and yet I feel like I've known you for all 4 years. I was told, see, who is that? Lisa. Lisa understands that I was dragged into this. I didn't even know what it was, and you all were like, get in there, spanking me on the bottom. I'm like, nah. Yep. I definitely jumped in head first. As a matter of fact, that's why I wore this necklace tonight. Now, I know most of you don't know what this is, but this little ring that you see, you can't see the words, obviously. This was a gift from Lulu, and on it says, do it for the story. And I wore this tonight because I would not be here doing this, which means you would not be here with us. This would not exist if we had not said, like, all right, we're going to do it. We're going to do it for the story. I mean, that's what I was thinking. And there were several phases of how this channel came to be. The first one was a very minor one because it was low stakes. And that is where I'll show you. Very low stakes. It all started in December of 2021 when I decided that I was going to upload a video to YouTube of me doing Beat Saber to see if I could get less fat. So for the next 30 days, Beat Saber will be my entire workout. Now, nobody knows me. Nobody knows who I am and what I'm doing. I'm just a rando in the dark annals of the internets. Doesn't matter. If I do it and nobody watches, who cares? Nobody knows me. But I do it, and it just so happens that the first couple of songs, maybe not the first little bundle of songs has a couple BTS tunes. I don't even know what that means. I think it's behind the scenes. Okay, some behind the scenes tunes, let's do it. Well, a bunch of friggin' weirdos come out of the corners and start getting real demanding, real fast. And I'm like, yo, I'm talking to my wife. I'm like, yo, I think we're in danger. There's a whole bunch of people outside. Not like on a house, but, you know, like metaphorically. Like there's a bunch of people outside my computer and they want in. Army. You're very aptly named. So people come out of the friggin' woodwork. I'm like, okay, you clearly like this. Let's keep going.
Yesterday I said at 100 subscribers.
100 subscribers. This is like a week later. Not even. This is like 2 days later.
I will go straight fire on BTS Idol.
No idea what straight fire means. And this is where it started. Just listening to some music, showing off the tuchus. Got to show off the calves. Let me just give you a little pause right there. 200 subscribers. This is 2 days later after that. Hell, it might have been the next day. I don't even remember. It's all a blur. I was having a friggin' blast. I can't say I was losing weight. I was playing video games and uploading to YouTube and having fun with people in the comments. And dope nearly killed me. 500 subs and climbing. Some very lovely, spicy ladies showed up in the comments. I don't think Joyce was one of them. She was very warm in the beginning. She hadn't gotten spicy quite yet, but there were a couple of randos that were like, hey, don't wear pants when you do the video game. We need to see them legs. I was like, okay. Dance, monkey, dance. So I gave them what they wanted. Gave them some slow motion tree trunks of justice. So this madness continued. And all the while that I'm playing this game, having fun, talking to people in the comments, we end up passing 1,000 subscribers, like within 2 weeks. And the whole time, these lunatics in the comments are like, you should check out their videos. I'm like, well, I can do that. I just Google it right now. No. You have to film yourself watching them so that we can see your face. Now, let me tell you something. As a grown-ass man with a full-time job and a family, post-military, this is weird. It's just weird. You want me to watch something, and then you watch me watching that. Huh? What kind of sick, furry game are you playing? But, of course, I like attention. Okay. Let's give it a try. So I agree to this. And just like the filmmaker that I am, I reveal that I'm going to do reactions.
I am about to dig into the world that is BTS. I can feel the community.
Look how friggin' adorable I am. First of all, that's the same room. In case you didn't notice, that's the same room. I didn't know. Look, I don't look the same. I look like a child with his dad's beard on. This is only 4 years ago. A cutie pie. Yeah, so innocent. You hadn't jaded me yet. Those little doe eyes.
Where do I start?
Where do I start? Oh, God. That is the question you do not ask an entire K-pop fandom. Oh!
Welcome to the very first episode of my BTS reaction series.
I think I made the right choice.
If this doesn't work and the ship sinks, man.
That's right. I asked that. Tasha's so right. I asked that question, and then everybody told me the answer, and I was like, nah, I'm just going to do whatever I want.
That's my boy! That's my boy! It's y'all's fault.
So just remember that. This is y'all's fault. When the ship ultimately goes down sinking, it might take us a few more years. This is y'all's fault.
This is about to get crazy.
That's like presence. He's looking into my soul.
That
I have
is
tears
when
in my eyes. You see
fell in love with Junie.
this? This is some swagger. Look,
God, look at those eyes, bro. Still to this day. Look what's happened. This is the first moment I fell in love with Junie. First, look how happy I am. I look like a lunatic. Second, it's clearly taken all of the color out of my skin. I'm white as a ghost because I'm in love, and there he is. Always looking at me. Bro, what the hell? I did. I needed your help.
look at that look. Roscoe's feeling some stuff.
So loud.
Oh no! What?
I convinced myself that I thought it would be a good idea to shut up and watch a music video, all BTS. Watch a BTS music video without commenting and pausing every 5 seconds. The first one I chose to do it with was Teshita. Terrible idea. And that was my response. As soon as it was over, that was my response. Just a... Yep.
Hey, welcome to the big comfy couch.
Oh my god!
This is
Crying.
a big, gigantic couch.
Oh my god!
We're just like watching TV together and hanging out, and I want that to feel this way.
Oh man. Oh.
Hey, buddy.
Hey buddy.
Hey, later, buddy.
All of these happened before we ever thought about going live. That was not even in the cards for us. I wasn't even going to consider it.
Hey, little buddy. Hey, little buddy. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, it's terrible. I received this morning on Twitter.
Couch history.
I know if you're not paranoid, you're not Army.
This is the picture that J-Girl made for us.
Oh! I'm gonna be like a 6-year-old in the back of her car. This is beautiful.
My first BTS stickers.
What? What? Putting stickers on the window. Jeez. Well, you guys owe me for this.
I was so mad at you for Spring Day.
Ooh, I did not see that coming. Wow. I did not expect this! I didn't expect that.
Bro, look at this moment. This is going to be the segue into the next section of this. So for those of you that are holding on, you're about to cry, just don't worry. I'm about to steal that from you. Okay? Here comes the whiplash. You shouldn't be broken yet. No, this is a good segue into the fact that this journey, doing what we have done together for 4 years, because I was only doing reactions for a month, 1 month and 2 days before we went live for the first time. Now, I continued doing reactions offline, but very quickly, it became everything's live. You can't fake it when it's live. I think it's time for just a bite of cake. Hey, little fella. I intended on lighting these and doing the whole thing. I'm just going to eat some cake. All right? I hope you don't mind. I just want some cake in my mouth. It tastes like cake. Now, if you notice, before I showed you the cake, you notice this right here. Can you guys read that? Wow, it's so backwards. Can you read what that says? There's the 2 2s, in case you were wondering. What color tastes best? Cake. Yeah. This shirt is from DJ Gino. This watch came from me meeting Pagan, if you remember lovely Pagan from Ireland. You can't see it, but I have something on the wall back there that is from a wedding, a subscriber wedding, that both John Reeves and I attended. And I got to meet John and his wife, and he met the Furt and me as well. So I've had a couple run-ins with fellow folks like myself, which has been pretty wonderful. To include Chicago Couch Crew, the great Lulu, the great Tasia, and I'm sure there will be many of you in the future that I will also heavily try to avoid when you see me in the grocery store and you try to snap a photo with me. I'm just kidding. That was lovely. Ashley, if you're watching, I wouldn't have chosen anybody else to be the first person to spot me in public like Bigfoot. I will outrun all of you. You've seen the calves. Yep. Glossgate. Yep. I will reinforce. You can't see it, but right back there, right about there is the gloss that was sent to me in the mail. There are still people to this day that swear up and down that I gave myself gloss and said it was from Gino. I swear to you on all that is good and pure, including myself, I did not. We still don't know what the story is with that. Yeah. But people will say what they will. Now, I am glad that a certain somebody, how do I do this? A certain somebody has arrived. She thinks nobody knows, but we know. There she is. Our sweet Lulu. Say hi, Lulu. No, everybody else, say hi to Lulu. You ain't gonna hide. I'm glad you're here for this next part, Lou, because I think you can offer some credibility and some confirmation where I can say things, but I'm going to need somebody with some sense and some authority around here to actually confirm, or maybe not, some of the things that I'm about to discuss. All right, that's enough. God, you always got to bring it too far. So, Lulu. Actually, you know what? Before I do this, just real quick. I have some couch juice. If you can see it, it's a little dark. It's purple. I got some purple Soj. So I got the magic glass. I'm going to have a little couch juice squeezed from our couch. God only knows what's in it. Still, oh, there you go. You can kind of see it a little bit. Okay, sure. Cheers, everybody. We squeeze those couches. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Cheers, everybody. After my first year of doing this, and us having, so remember, we kicked it off a month after we did our first reaction. We did our first live. And right about the same time, we started the Discord, which essentially was the beginning of the community. It's one thing for a community of people to live in YouTube comments and have Twitter-like conversations back and forth. It's like a parking lot, you know? You might swing through and see somebody you recognize. You're not going to hang out there for too long. Lulu very kindly offered to build us the Discord. And pretty much after a month of us doing this, we were live and we had a Discord. After the first year of us doing this, before we even broke out of BTS, of exclusive BTS stuff, I had already written down a list of things. Is it 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's 7 things. I couldn't get all to 10. Okay. So, Lulu, what I'm hoping here, I'm going to say each one of these things. These are 7 things that I have learned as a YouTube reactor. And I want you to tell me if you think I'm on or I'm wrong. Okay? Oh, God. Just the way you said that. All right, Lou, you ready? First one. First thing that I've learned as a YouTube reactor. You can't please everybody. Do you? Yay or nay? Okay. Good. Good. Community requires compromise. Okay. Good. Good. Now, they just do get a little deeper, and I'm curious to see what Lulu has to say about some of them. Some conversations are worth having. Not all are, and sometimes that's not determined by the topic or the message, but by the other side not wanting to speak. They don't want to listen. Ooh, interesting. Ooh. I'm sure there was a reason I wrote that down. Lulu agrees. That's a good one. Community is a circle. It is give and it is take. Some people only take and never contribute. That's not how real relationships should work. Whoa, I got deep in this. I actually did not proofread this. I kind of wish I had, but it is what it is. Correct. Yeah, it is deep, right? Never forget the silent ones who just watch but still stick around. Silent loyalty is also a show of support. Or do we just blow off the lurkers? Our little dust bunnies. Okay. Some people will stick by you no matter what. Most won't, and that's okay. But some will only be there if they're getting attention or have some form of power. And once that goes away, they're gone. People will roll through like the wind. Whoa. Interesting. Correct. Put some ass on that one. And finally, not that these are in any order, but it might lead to a little something extra here. There are lots of people who will try to make the world around them try to bend to them and their likes and needs. Just because they're upset does not mean they're right. Think logically. Mo, you think I should write a bebop? Correct. Okay. I like to see that we're on the same page. Now, doesn't mean that we're right with all of them, but I think we're on the same page. Over the years of us all being part of this community, it's not a matter, the truth is, it's not a matter of like, when I say some people give, some people take, some people contribute, some people don't, that's not like, I'm not talking about gifted subs. I'm not talking about Patreon. I'm not talking about commenting on the videos, playing along in the games. No, this is why I love Discord so much. You can literally have the community be a community in real time. And how we as a group, when I say the team, I'm talking the mod team. I'm talking Lulu, Tasia, the Discord mods, everybody that we have, the mods in live chat, the Infomasters, the Care Bears, all the people that are part of this behind the curtain team. Every decision that we have to make collectively has been very carefully done because we are dealing with a community of a lot of people. Okay? And there have been several times over the years where somebody, and at different times and different severities and for different reasons, somebody has tried to steer the ship away from where the majority of us thought it should go. Now I'll give you an example. And I won't mention names, obviously. In the very beginning of the Discord, and I may have told you this story, I have no idea, but in the very beginning of the Discord, we had our community and we started discussing, like, how many channels do we have? What's each one for? How specific do we need to be? Well, the conversation came up about having like an adult section, and let's be real, an adult section for us in the music world of like responsible professional adults is some spicy memes, right? I mean, it's not a porn Discord. It's just the occasional saucy meme. Can get a little spicy. It's for adults. It's okay, right? Nobody's dying. But we did that because, and this is all based on Lulu's experience as a Discord expert, guru, person, wizard. If you don't have a place for things, those things will seep out into the common areas. So we decided, okay, we need a butts channel. We gave people a butts channel, and then all the butts stay in the corner. Everybody's happy. Everybody wins. Now, some people joined the Discord and called us, sinners and heathens, and said they were going to tear down the walls and burn down the Discord because we had butts. No. This is not for you. You don't like butts and thighs? You gots to go. but you're not going to bend the community because you don't like. That's not the way the world works. We're going to butts around here. Yep. Yeah, Lulu has been called the spawn of Satan. There have been some other names along the way of our mods. And I've always told the mods from day one, if you're doing what you think is the right thing, and we have our rules that we discuss behind the scenes, I'll support you. I'll stand by you. Yep. But all the rules that we have, yeah, we're a bucket of brats. I get it. We all have our fun, our chaos. But the rules exist for a reason, because if they didn't, it would be madness, and we need some kind of structure. That's the truth. We do it for butts. Okay? I think if we hadn't done things the way that we've done them over 4 years, I don't think that we would be where we are. And I don't mean from like a numbers standpoint. Oh, we've got this many subscribers, this many people on Twitter. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. What makes me happy is the fact that even after 4 years of us doing this, we still have a place, a tiny little dark, cozy corner of the internet where people can come and they feel comfortable. They're happy. They see people they recognize. They can have conversations. They cannot have conversations. They can just be quiet, not say anything, and just watch and still have a form of company. That makes me happy. And that has been a very interesting minefield along the way. Very interesting. As I said in the list of things I've learned as a reactor, you can't please everybody. You can't. Sometimes you have to let people go. We have had to let people go. And I don't mean from like a team standpoint. I just mean that people join the community and then they leave. At some point they leave. If you go back through the first, I'll say, I don't know, 50 videos that I did as an exclusive BTS reactor, you will hear names. Like, I literally was convinced that everybody in the 90 million army fandom knew each other. I'm not even kidding. I thought you all knew each other, like by name. I thought you had like dinner together. You discussed the new album. What a boob, right? So I talked to the camera like you all knew each other. And I mentioned a whole bunch of names that kind of became embedded in the culture of the channel. You know, names and people that we thought would just always be there because they were so embedded in the culture of the channel. But for one reason or another, just life is life. People move on. That's okay. You know? And you have to be okay with that. Joe, I'm going to put you on Front Street real quick, so I need you to buckle up. It's not really a big deal, but for you, it could be. I remember one of the first things that JoJo ever said out loud in a live stream. There was a good long bit of eyeballs, nothing but eyeballs, and then it grew to clown faces, which is just adorable, and I knew that I was growing on her. She was starting to dig my chili. I knew I had her, and I just had to reel her in slow. But the first thing that I remember Joe saying out loud in a live stream, out loud, was when I was talking about something very similar, and I said, I have to look at this like some people land here, we are their home, but at some point, they just don't need us anymore. So they move on. But we served our purpose. We gave them a place of refuge, and then they moved on. That's not a bad thing. They just don't need us anymore. And JoJo said, that's actually a really good way to look at it. Now, on the outside, I didn't pay much attention to it. But on the inside, It kind of sounded like this. Which, of course, was followed with a clown face. You shut up! That was perfect. Damn it, Destiny. Destiny, you getting too much in your feels? You're trying to break up the pace? Oh, damn, that was good. That was good. Oh, I loved that. Y'all got some time. You need to work on your timing. Oh, man, that was great. Yep. But over the years, we have navigated a lot together. We've navigated hard conversations. We have navigated fandoms that should not exist together. We have somehow made it work. We broke out of YouTube. We went to Twitch. I said stuff that pissed a bunch of people off. And then I said more, and it pissed other people off. You know? It happens. But, I mean, the point is that as complex as this is, and the truth is, I know it looks like it's just me sitting at my desk and we're just looking at a camera, we're having fun. That's true, but the only way you can really do this and care for the people that are involved, not just me, everybody else that's involved, is to have a team of people that are looking out for each other. And that's not just the mods, that's you guys. That's everybody. If the mods were spectacular, but the community was a bunch of D-bags, nobody would stick around. So for those of you that are here, still, good job. Good job. That's why we did a big mod test the other day. Lulu was like, why don't we just make everybody mods? Okay. Sure. Okay. Good times. Good times. Tasia, what do you think, buddy? Yeah, I agree. Now, I will tell you, the sensitive little boy inside of me, every once in a while when I look at some of the old videos or I read some of the original comments, I see names of people that I have not heard from in a long time. There's a little part of me that goes, I feel rejected. You know what I mean? That sounds really stupid, but it's true. And I can tell you that I remember specifically people saying, oh, hey, Roscoe, life's so busy. It's, I miss you all. Oh, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. But maybe one day I just happen to be checking out other reactors that are live, that are newer than I am, that are younger and they're excited. And here comes those people. Found time. I don't care, right? My point is like, it's fine. You don't have to cover it up. I don't care. I'm not asking you to make excuses. Who gives a shit? It's the internet. What do I care? No, I don't care. It's just so funny that people feel like they have to do that. I should bust them. That's what I should do. So funny. I should raid other streamers with you all and start calling people out by name. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just make sure I'm not missing anything here. I wouldn't change it for the world. I really wouldn't. We've taken on a lot of shapes and, different forms over the years. We're a bunch of shapeshifters, we are. But as I've said, the way that we have evolved, I think, has been pretty awesome. We have outlasted a lot. And, even when like right now, I ramble on for minutes upon minutes upon minutes. it makes me all warm and fuzzy inside when these kinds of conversations end up going to YouTube, and people will still say, "I do love our conversations on the couch." Talking to you, Muse. So I do appreciate that. Yeah, the room has evolved. I have evolved. The room has gotten fatter. I have not. The room has gotten older. Gino's gotten older. I have not. Yep. Tens on tens on. Yes, I've made dozens of dollars doing that. Makes me happy. I appreciate all of you. I have a nice voice, but being genuine helps a lot. Thank you, Lamp. Z, you've gotten stronger thanks to the couch. I believe that. I don't think it's necessarily thanks to the couch. I think you're strong anyway. I've known you long enough. You're a fighter. Gino has been 37 for years now. Gino's like 53, I think. Yeah. I should send him back the lip gloss, if I could. It works for Tom Hanks. Age is just a number. I mean, you'd think. I went from 41 years old when I started doing this to like 58. Gino started at like, I don't know, what was he, 20? And then after 20 years, he's like 22. F that guy. I say with love and adoration. I'm wearing his shirt for crying out loud. Here's a little friendship test. Hey, Tasia, get ready to cut this. You ready? Here we go. You ready? Make sure I get this right. Gino, we are here celebrating 4 years on the couch. 4 years of madness, 4 years of chaos. You are part of my journey, which means I am part of your journey. The question is, how committed to me are you? Because I still have your shirt. Do you still have mine? Oh, bro, I got chills. Bro, I got chills. Oh, man. Oh, I can't wait. Bro, there's no way that dude has my shirt still. There's no way. And he can't get it anymore because it's from the old shop. So he can't just go, oh, shit. Oh, I guess just buy a new one. Nope. Got him. Oh, I'm such a good friend. Now, if he still has it, I'm going to feel really weird. Yeah. Don't worry, Miso. We're not dead yet. We might still meet up. And I'm still going to hold true that I'm going to hug that guy and I'm going to mess up that head bush of his. Yep. It's going to be great. Yeah. The Gino underwear, I still got it. They're dirty right now. I could probably mail them to you, Joyce, if you wanted. You got to pay for postage, though. Probably do some lunges or something. I feel like you would take me up on that. I rescind that invitation. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Tamara. Let me pull that up. That's perfect. Good old Tam Tam in the clutch. Oh, yeah. For those of you who don't know, this is my side chick, Gino, and these are boxer briefs that I had made with his face. I sent him a pair that he could enjoy. The first thing he did when he received them was give him the sniff check. Now, I also have a pair that I wear. I've worn multiple times here. I kind of wish now that I had worn mine and then mailed them to him, because if he still opened them that way, he would never live it down. Oh man, he would be like one of those baby goats, opens up the package. Oh man, good times, good times. Yep. Lamp, the first video you watched, the first live you watched was me twerking in the garage. Nice. You're welcome. Yep. Did you crop that face? Probably. Probably. Oh, man. Yep. When I first started doing this, I was terrified of that dude. Little did I know that months later he would fall in love with me and want to pull apart areola leaves or whatever they're called. You know, the leaves that's, the friends do the thing. Yeah. Somebody explained it to me. I don't know what it is, but it's very sweet. Perilla. That's what I said. Yep. Yeah. You were watching him get ready for that live and he was nervous? He was nervous because I was unpredictable. Now I'm a professional. Now I can keep it together. Even after a Purfest and 3 Fireball Fridays, a tavern crawl, I am a professional. Like, you can't even tell I'm drinking, right? Professionally unpredictable. Touche. Yes. Thank you, Mia. Super professional. Yep. Unpredictable. Yeah, but it's cute, though. That's right. I'm a Marine. Yep. I don't appreciate this tone you're all taking with me. No, I wouldn't say and a tavern crawl. I'm just saying in general. Oh, man. Good stuff. Do it for the story. That's it. Yep. He was scared of me? That's so crazy. That is so crazy. Yeah, he was the big man on the block. And Gino doesn't pull any punches either. He calls it like it is. And I'm walking into his territory and booping him on the nose. I mean, what the hell is that? Oh, man. Yep. Jeez. I'll let you in on a little secret. This cannot go back to Gino. Afnan, I'm talking to you. Everybody else, I'm talking to you too. This stays here. After Gino and I did that first live together, Echo Fest 22 or whatever it was, I didn't know what the hell was going on. And we had our live stream. We met each other. It was a friggin' shit show, but we had good conversation. We had fun. After that live stream, I don't know, it was maybe a few days, Gino was on one of his lives, one of his like very well-to-do, perfect lighting, perfect skin. Is a 1 2 1 2. Like, he's got it down pat. He's the real deal. I'm an imposter. He's doing one of his lives, and somebody mentions my name in the chat. And I'm still just a little boob of nothing. And he goes something to the effect of, yeah, Roscoe, he's like, I can't explain it. We have really good chemistry. I really like that guy. I was outside grilling our dinner when I was watching this happen. And I remember running back into the house, and I started yelling for the fur. This doesn't leave this room. I started yelling, he likes me, he really likes me. And it was just the pitter patter of my feet along the floor while I was trying to find her. Bro, this is a grown-ass man talking about another grown-ass man. And like a very supportive mother, she was like, oh, that's great. I was like, yeah, he really likes me. And I went outside and I burnt the dinner. But she was very sweet in that moment. That does not get back to the side chick. I hope we're clear. That's just a little extra sauce for Couchiversary. The bromance was real. Yeah. Yeah, Gino and I don't keep in touch much. It's usually kind of in passing, but I will say one thing. I'm very grateful that we at the very least we had a couple conversations. You know, we did the live together, which was great. We had our back and forth, which has always been fun. But there have been a few times over the years where one of us has been going through something and the other one has reached out. I mean, that's kind of a big deal to me. Even if it doesn't, it's just, hey, man, I hope you're doing okay. You know, I heard you're struggling. Like, that's somebody that shows up. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. So someday I'll meet Gino. I'll hug him and I'll mess his hair up. Man, I see. I feel like I'm sorry. I've been staring at this picture the whole time, thinking you can see it. You know, but I've been depriving you. There we go. Go. That's better. Yeah. That face. Just right there. Just a little boop on the nose. A little. Yep. Yeah, I'll go to Korea someday. I will. Don't worry. Set up dinner for you too. Oh, I could do that. Gino, I'm here. Get over here. What's he going to do? Say no? He going to strand me in Korea like Ollie? I don't think so. My Uber. DJ Uber. Stupid. Oh, man. Rondo, what are you doing? Okay, you're lucky. All right, so now a question for you, my friends. What? Okay, here's the first question. This is an easy one. It's an opinion question. If you had to choose a favorite tradition that we have on the couch, what would it be? Perfest, Mono, Request Fest, Yong Cha, Fireball, Trivia Love. That's old school, Kayla. Watching BTS together. Yep, Trivia Love, the compliments to each other. Mono, Boop Club. Surprise Deep Talks. Good one. Yeah, we'll do another Tavern Crawl for sure. Chatting with me. Sweet. Chatting and spending time. Boop Club, all the above. Mona, you're so damn sweet. I can't stand it. Random lives. D on the Boop Club. Huh. Okay. Oh, the travel ads. Yeah, the tourism stuff. Story time. The cosplay of Sailor Moon. Hi, Tad. I could hear your hair approaching, you beautiful bastard. Miss you, buddy. You just miss me in tights. Oh, movie nights. Yeah, we have to get Galaxy Quest in at some point soon. Tad is going to be our wow wizard. What does that mean? Is he going to wow us with close-up magic? Watch this oatmeal cream pie disappear into my hair. Clan leader? I don't think we can say that. Can we say that? Guild leader. Okay. Got it. Too late? We can edit it. It's fine. What do you mean that? What? Trust me, Grania, I can't even give you guff because, like, I barely know what Galaxy Quest is. So, yeah. I mean, we can say it. We probably shouldn't. Okay. Oh, the maid outfit, story times. Okay. So, cat's out of the bag. Yes, we have been discussing the potential of a WoW couch guild. The details are not ironed out yet. It's been in talks. So, yeah. Okay, that's it. You missed the pink silk suit? I know Joe does. Man, JoJo sent me that pink silk pajama suit, that Yoongi wore up on the stage. Iconic. And the note said, Roscoe, you have to wear this on live, but you have to make sure it's authentic. And then it was like a PS, and then I can't say the other stuff. But so I was like, okay, JoJo, okay, I gotta make JoJo happy. I mean, she went through all the trouble of sending me this. Shivers. Yep. I have that effect. Yeah. It is a thing JoJo would write. Yep. There was a bunch of ellipses so that I knew it was authentic. It's like a code. Yep. Ooh, cake. Let's see what yellow tastes like. Okay. Green? Huh. Purple? Huh. Tastes like cake. Now, fun fact that I never did and I wish I had. Speaking of cake and cake, I had a plan for one of the early BTS debut days. I was going to get a cake made at Walmart, big sheet cake. And I was going to have a picture of BTS put on the top of it. They print the stuff on the cake. I wanted to find a picture of like one of those pictures where it's like everybody's back is to the camera and they're looking back at the camera. So you see the back of them. And then I wanted to have it and then celebrate, Army Day or debut day or whatever it was. And then just eat the butts. And just leave the whole cake. Not say anything. See if you would notice. And then see if you would complain. Yup. And then send that to YouTube and watch them. Yep. Oh, man. But it was early, too, right? I was like, yo, these people are kind of sensitive. I got to be careful. I should eat some butts. Let's see what they do with this information. Oh, I forgot about the butts quiz. I can't believe I passed that. That's crazy. Yep. You want to do that one day? Cat's out of the bag. Everybody knows now. Have I seen Jimin's lately? No. Is it more plump? Is it peachier? The butt quiz I was so torn about. It's like I wanted to win, but I also didn't. But then I did. And it was great. Did I eat the butts you sent? Of course I did. As a matter of fact, me and my mom did. Thank Joyce for the butts. Yep, we ate the butts. So it's a solid peach and it's a galactic ass. I feel like that's a pretty significant spectrum. Like if somebody were going to set me up and be like, yo, I got the cat for you. And I'm like, well, hold on. Are we talking solid peach? Galactic ass. You know what I mean? It's not like, no. There's a difference. But thank you for the heads up. It's out of this world. Of course. Kathy, you're drinking soju out of a rocks glass. Oh, that you got from your favorite jazz radio station. I thought you had said you're listening to your favorite jazz radio station, which I was like, that does not go with us right now. Jimmins is thick with 4 C's. Thelma. There's no way. There's no way. It's probably a little plumper, but thick with 4 C's, I don't think you're using it right, mama. Let's look at a picture. Okay. Let's find... I don't want to type in Jimin's butt. Like Jimin's butt 2026? Jimin's butt. Jimin's butt. 2026. No, that's old. That's old butt. That's old butt. Check Discord. Okay. I see a reindeer. What am I looking for? Bella, that's what I'm looking at. Oh, go incognito. First rule of looking at butts online. Thank you, Carol Ann. Carol Ann looks at butts online. Got it. Okay. Butt. Djibouti. Well, am I searching for Djibouti? No way. Okay, of course we have an emoji. Oh. Uh-oh. I found something in the adult channel. Huh. Took me a second. Huh. Okay, let's discuss. So, here's Jimin's back. Here's his hands. His necklace is midair. This is his microphone wire. Here is the Djibouti. Now, this is a pretty good curve. This is pretty good. This is not thick with 4 C's. Here's how you know, okay? If you, let's say, medically speaking, let's say Chim agreed for some science, all right? If we were to medically and consensually slap this side, it should take at least 6 seconds for this side over here to stop wiggling. That's science. I didn't make it up. It's how it is. Okay? I mean, it's good shape. It's great. He looks great. It's thick. 4 C's. Let's not get carried away. Man, looks good, though. Just for future reference, Google butts with incognito. Thanks, Carol Ann, for that tip. There's a lot of science here. Yeah. See, like I said earlier, we can have the hard conversations. God, what the Haley? Huh. Okay. We'll shine a little light on the situation. Okay. Okay. We might have a third C. We might. So if you look at this over here on the right, we've upped the exposure so that we can see a little less shadow. Okay? That's pretty good. I think we've hit 3 C's. Oh, that was Wit? Thank you, Wit. Yep. Good job, Jim. Yeah. And we're probably looking at 3.5 seconds, I think. From one side to the next, I think so. For science, I'm just saying. I hope this conversation has helped.